are not my mother.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not upset about that.
And
Good
tell
morning,
them why.
everybody.
And tell them why you're not upset about being my mother.
About not being
About not being your mother. Besides the fact that,
Oh,
yes, Lord.
holy cow. No, you didn't do that. We're going to have to cut that one out. No,
we not.
Yes, we are.
Give me something to look at here.
That was hilarious. I'm so sorry about that. I did not have any.
Can't have a she's a married now.
Okay, really?
Mm-hmm, with all that thing.
Shush.
Hey. Hey. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? Listen. Yes, I have my daddy's silver tank top on. Or what's this?
It's a tank top.
Silk. I have my daddy's silk tank top on this morning. And we just wanted to come in and talk to you about some stuff that we were reviewing over
before we move
into our new
we
house.
Still aren't moved.
What she's not going to do that my mother is doing. Because, I'm a spoiled brat. I'm spoiled. And I don't like working that hard now, but I'm spoiled. And, Judith knows how spoiled I am.
I know how spoiled you are.
And she was like, well, we're going to get on here and we're going to talk about this. We can't talk about this because they're going to wonder, why did you marry this spoiled little brat, I mean, so why did you marry me?
Because I wasn't afraid of a challenge. No, my family knows that I don't shy away from challenges or obstacles or anything like that. But yeah, we already talked about how I'm a nurturer, not a spoiler. I don't spoil. I nurture. Which
but
means
I'm saying you was talking about Mama. Oh Lord, 300 pulling up now. So we got to go to McDonald's. We got to go to McDonald's to get
the speakers.
Yeah.
Why didn't you let them come here? You didn't do that. Okay, so we can't talk about this.
No,
now?
we can. We're gonna go to the car and talk about it.
Okay, we're gonna go to the car.
But my mother still washes my clothes. Still washes the dishes.
Still cooks for you.
Still cooks for me.
Breakfast. Makes coffee.
Makes coffee for me.
And she doesn't just wash the clothes. She dries, and folds them and puts them in his room.
That's my mother. And, we was talking about that, and Judy was just a fussing this morning. You was. Hold the phone while we go, because Judy was just a fussing this morning, basically about
about what?
About, what my mama does and what she's not going to do, and, what she's not going to put up with, and all types of stuff.
We were just talking about, this is getting to know each other, part 3. So part of being in a relationship is we got to get to know you. You have a history, I have a history. And your history is that your mother is still doing a lot of chores and things, household things.
But I can't control that, though. Mama's going to do what Mama wants to do.
That's true.
So.
But I'm your wife. I'm the wife.
Even if I say, Mama, I got that, it ain't just because of her house. She's just that type of person that's just going to say, no, I got it. Get out the way, and if you try to get in the way, of course, she's going to get a shoe, or a broom or something and throw it at you and hit you. So I can't control.
So you just learned to stay out of the way of the brooms and the shoes.
Yeah, I just learned to stay out of the way of my mama, because either way I say, Mama, don't do this. Mama's going to do it anyway, because that's how she is. She controls her brothers. And her brothers will tell you that firsthand that my mother don't, as far as the nieces and nephews and everything will tell you that, she's just the authoritative. Authoritative? Person. I learned a new word. Authoritative
person, yeah.
Authoritative person
and she's,
that likes to take control, likes to lead. She says, that when grandmother died, when grandmama passed away, that she felt that her mother, she's doing what her mother wants her to do.
Okay.
So it's not the fact that I don't wash my clothes. I do wash my clothes when they're needed. But I mean, at the same time, I could be asleep and she up 3 o'clock in the morning just washing clothes. You know, because she don't like to stay still. She, you know, you already know she don't.
She don't stay still.
She don't stay still.
And I have great respect for my mother-in-law. Please don't, in no way, shape, or form. I love her. I think she's fantastic. I've watched her.
I got me a second mama.
And no,
Yeah,
that's why it was labeled. I'm not your mama. I'm your wife.
Yeah, mama. We just a different. You just a different type of mama.
Now listen, what did we talk about?
I can't squeeze my mama.
No, brother.
Yes, Lord.
But what did we talk about? I said if I'm doing all these chores.
We married.
He's trying to be really, really gross today.
We're married.
But anyway, if I'm doing all the chores, and then you're like, well, Judy, I want to go to the gym. Let's go to the gym together. I still got these clothes to wash. I'm still cleaning down the kitchen. So there has to be what? Division of labor.
I got some labor.
I know you do.
I'm a hard worker when it comes to that. I put in my work, yeah.
Can you remember this is Sunday morning?
Sorry.
Sunday morning, people either on their way to church,
amen, hallelujah,
or coming out of. We watched Elevation.
Yeah, we watched Elevation. That man preached up a storm, getting rid of your past. So
getting rid of that past.
Yeah,
I thought that was real appropriate.
Amen, hallelujah. So, but anyway, we're not gonna get rid of my past when it comes to my mother.
Of course,
you know,
not.
My mama's going to still wash my clothes. Mama's going to cook. I'm going to come over here. What's going to happen is...
He's about to open up another can of worms. Go ahead.
We're going to have some fun today, baby. We're going to have some fun today. So after work, what's going to happen is when I get off of work, I'm going to come over here, right? And I'm going to lay in the bed for like 2 hours just to reminisce before I come home. You know.
It's about to be a show called The Lover. That's it. It's not even going to be an and in there. It's going to be Lover.
Yeah, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to sleep for like 2 hours. You know, just to let mama know I'm here. You see what I'm saying? And then I just come home. And lay in the bed, you know, we'll cuddle, lay in the bed. Maybe you'll fix me coffee. And then I'll wake up and come back to mama house.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and sit around.
Is this some dream fantasy you have?
For about 12 hours. And then I'll come home. So every day.
Wow.
Every day, 7 days a week.
So I have a part-time husband.
Yeah, you have a part-time husband.
Part-time husband.
Part-time husband and a part-time son.
Okay.
Okay, part-time. Yeah, you're taking care of me.
No, I don't.
But we're just gonna have some fun.
But we talked about that, and I said, you know, the point of this is to be a wife, not a mama.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a serious side to all of this. The point of it is to be a wife and not a mama. A wife, you know, God said to man to leave mother and father and cleave to the wife. So there's a whole new relationship. It's not mama part 2. It's not you got to do what my mama did. Because I know there are people going through this. Even in dating, there's comparisons made. And that's so uncomfortable. That's so difficult. And women, I know that I had a fantastic dad. So the idea is that you might want to compare the person you're dating or thinking of marrying with your father. And we got to be careful with that. Yeah. Because you're a whole nother human being with a whole nother experience. I'm a whole nother human being. My dad was another one like your mom. He never halfway slept. But there were things my mom did and there were things my dad did. When my dad retired and my mom was still working, at I think it was 72 years of age, he learned to cook. He said it didn't make any sense for your mother to come home after working 8 hours and cook. And so even though he was a man that liked a home-cooked meal, and for the most part he hadn't cooked most of his marriage, when he retired, he said, well, your mother's not going to come home and slave. And so, he done lost off somewhere, people. But so literally, my dad wasn't afraid to learn new, we leaving? Learn new skills because the situation needed it. He's back. So literally what I'm saying, so even, and we're trying to transition to the car as we do this Facebook Live, even as you're in a relationship, you're going to have to stay flexible because everybody is not going to be a repeat of your mother. Everyone's not going to be a repeat of your father. But we just find it funny sometimes. I'm looking around to make sure I got everything. We just find it funny sometimes because I do things a kind of an old-fashioned way. And I do them because I saw my mom do them for my dad. We're going outside, everybody. I saw my mom do them for my dad. And that was a joy that she had in giving. And that's why I became the giver. Here's the son, people. We'll be in the car in a minute. And so I still do things. And we're going to talk about this. Let me just get in the car. We're going to talk about... Okay, here we are. I made your plate last night, remember?
Hey, man. Yeah, we need to talk about that.
Stir. Do you hear me? A stir? I made his plate for him. And what's his name?
Jason.
Jason said,
Jason Wright.
See? She made his plate for him. She made his plate for him. And I know that girl was about to cut me with a knife. I'd be in the hospital right now. She was going to cut me something because I'm out here acting as if, I've got to make my man's plate. And they probably have had a discussion about making plates for people and a woman making a plate for a man. But
Yes,
I hit
we left wireless network.
Oh, there it is. We're back. Anyway, sorry about that. We left the wireless network and it acted a fool.
About the plate.
Thank you, about the plate. So she looked at me and I was like, this is how I got into this. The first time I met him, I made a plate for him and in front of a whole bunch of people I didn't know. It was his birthday and he said, who's going to make me a plate? And when I saw nobody move, and I mean nobody moved, not even a friend, cousin, mama didn't even move.
You was talking about Jason, but that's good that you got on
we're going to go there. So this is what I was saying to Jason and the young lady, is that this is how I got into this. I made a plate for him the first time I met him. But that to me is a sign of giving. It's a sign of tenderness, of love, of different things. It's not a sign that I'm weaker than him, that he needs to be served. He doesn't necessarily, well, who knows, he might see it that way. But I sure don't see it that way. It's just a sign of me giving because I care about you. But I understand that people have to realize the partner you come to in life or the person you meet in life may not have the same experiences. So you can't come in with the same expectations of, well, you're going to make my plate and you're going to wash my clothes and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. Work that out. I mean, let's just use common sense. Conversation, communication, and working that out. So this morning when I saw Mama, I had got the clothes up all dried and made breakfast and then washed the dishes and put everything away and wiped down counters and cleaned out the coffee pot. I looked at him and I said, I'm not your mama. I'm not going to be doing all of that, especially since we also run a business together. You want to work out. You want to do a lot of things that you do with a wife, so there's going to have to be a division of labor. I may say, honey, put this load on and I'll get it later. Or, honey, I made breakfast, but can you start the coffee? Please, guys, do what works for you.
You want me to start the coffee?
You can start the coffee.
You want me to start some coffee?
Maybe not. Maybe he shouldn't start the coffee.
I'm just saying, you want, so basically, because you always say now, you the main one who says, you tell me what you like for dinner, or tell me, what you don't like or what you like so I can cook you dinner, and all types of stuffuses like that. So what do you expect? You expect me to be in the kitchen helping you when you already giving me the idea that I'm going to come home to a fixed meal every night?
Yes. Short answer, yes. Because I may be working on a main course. Now, first of all, I'm a foodie. And as my sister said, as my sister told him, you are not ready for the Wilson kitchen. The Wilson kitchen is always got something popping. If we're not baking, cooking something, I done made something, and I cook a lot of things from scratch for health reasons. So I might be in that kitchen and I might say, can you stir that pot? Can you get that started? Yes, you are going to learn.
You're asking me now.
He's going to learn to cook.
You're asking me.
Everybody who's ever lived with me, Jennifer Cook, Veronica.
Well, not Jennifer Cook and Veronica. That ain't Brandon
My
Chuck
sister.
Brim.
Well, you're my husband.
That ain't Mr. Excitement. You know,
you're going to get excited in that kitchen. Yes, you are.
I just saw something the other day. I just saw something actually the other day with Lindsay today, with John's cousin Lindsay. That's my family in Hickory, and he went and he started cooking, and next thing you know, he hurt his leg and got his whole leg had burnt. I ought to shed a picture, but it looked nasty. So can you imagine me having one little sore on me? I'll go crazy.
You are not going to burn your leg.
Yeah, that man burnt his leg cooking this morning.
You
burnt
are not going to burn your leg.
Yeah, but you don't know that. I might catch the house on. What if I catch the house on fire?
You're not going to.
You know, overcooking or something like that. What are you going to do then?
You're not going to. Listen, people coming to my house who didn't even know how to boil some water and left there making casseroles, quiches, and all sorts of stuff. Can I get a witness?
Then you know I don't like sweating. So what do you do?
Put that AC down a couple of notches. We'll be good. We'll be good.
I don't like sweating. So, I mean, what are we going to do? You want me to take 3 or 4 showers? You're always complaining about the rain.
Take a shower and come back and finish that food.
I mean, I'm just saying. You want me to, you know, also you want me to prepare the food. Then afterwards, I got to take a shower. And then after I
sit down and eat. I'll wait for you.
I got to take another shower.
I got such patience. I'll wait.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, oh, you'll wait.
I'll wait for you.
I know I'm a clean man's and stuff
He's
like that.
He's very clean.
You know,
I do like that about him. That actually is a trait for my dad.
I'm a clean man's, but, you know, at the same time, well, I can't be your dad now. You know,
there was one trait like my dad.
You know, your daddy can't love you like I can.
Here we go with the loving thing again.
Your daddy can't love you like I can, you know. Daddy can't get it in like I can. But the point is that, you know, I can't, you know, I can do it. But at the same time, it just irks me, you know, when you got to do, you know, when all the grease and, you know, all of that stuff. And where you want me to cook? It depends on what you want me to cook as well.
Well, we'll start you off small with the side dishes and just stir that. I'm not going to sit there and say, you know, do me a crown roast right away. We'll start you off with, you know, just open that oven, and does it look done? You got to start small. But the point of the matter is that you're going to be involved. You know, I want you involved, and you are. But the point is, if I find that, okay, he doesn't like, because my kids were like that. My kids didn't like frying things, that popping thing. My youngest son had a fit. And so we didn't put him on fry detail. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't like the frying and you're worried about burning your whole leg off, we'll put you on something else that, you know.
Yeah, because I'm going to need to be on something else.
And as he's looking for someone. But anyway, the whole conversation was that I'm not your mama. I'm not going to do everything. You have to be involved in your home. You have to be involved in the things that happen in your house. If I'm sick, tired, or whatever, and I'm sitting there looking at all this weight I've gained, and I'm going to get rid of it. But, we have company. We're about to pick up some microphones for tonight. So that's where he is. But anyway, does everybody see what I'm talking about? You have to create the family and the life that works for you. You have to create the unity and the as one that works for you. It can't be about, well, my mama did everything. Well, my daddy never did anything. Yes, sir. Hey, you on Facebook Live? Say hello. That's our sound guy. Bye-bye. Have a good one. So it's a question of unity, creating unity. Yeah, I know. We just ran out the house looking crazy. I never have any makeup on at all.
Yeah, I wish the hell you would put on some makeup. I wish the living hell you would.
I do lip gloss and some foundation every once in a while. He just doesn't like it. But anyway,
if you come around me with some I'm telling you now, the Christians, church people, he just a cousin, whatever. If you come around me with some makeup on, all hell gonna break loose. Yeah. Shades on your face. Well, I take
if you see my profile picture, I had makeup on the first day.
Well, that was because you was taking pictures or whatever.
See?
That ain't
this is worse than pictures. This is doggone video. And I don't have a thing on looking like I don't know what's going on up underneath here.
But the point, nobody gives a doggone. Okay. Nobody gives a doggone. You know what I'm saying? You say I can't be a mama's boy anymore, you know, at 40 years old, mama's boy, and you can't wear makeup. You see what I'm saying? That life of makeup, take-up, you know, is done. That's gone. Get rid of it. No makeup to take up. You know what I'm saying? None at all. Now, I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But, yeah, the thing about it is with mama.
We're back on that? Okay.
Well, what were we on?
I was kind of wrapping up. I told him, I said about making the unity that works for them. You can't expect the person in your life to do everything that your mama or your daddy did, and that you're in love with this person. And there should be compromise. Let me tell you, you know what? People like to say the biggest thing that creates divorce is money, children, sex. Can I tell you the biggest thing that creates divorce? Inflexibility. People who will not move. People who will not compromise. Because when you get to the point of saying, I'm not changing, I'm not doing anything different, this is the way I've always done it, and this is the way I'm always going to do it, don't get married. Do not get married. In fact, don't even date, because as soon as you meet a new person, you're going to have to be flexible. That person doesn't know you yet, you don't even know them. And if you come in with this laundry list of these are the things that I have to have, I understand deal breakers, I know what you're talking about. But what I'm talking about is being completely inflexible in when you reach a difficulty. If nobody moves, you will have a divorce. You will have a breakup. Because it's not about how can we make this work. It's all about this is my position and I'm not moving. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So let me ask you this. And first of all, if you get a divorce over basically money, then, you know, you're the biggest, you know, you deserve to be stroked. Because money should not define your marriage. Money shouldn't define your marriage.